Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do, 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 do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
one.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What-
but
what
not
are you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You
right.
don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh, for crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Here we be at Twin Tier Comic Con, and we'll be taking the first hour, hopefully for the first day, the second hour for the second day, and it be quite an adventure. So, I hope you be having a grand time with us, and stay tuned, or you never know what oh, there be Deadpool! I'd have to say to him, and the things that are here, I hope you make it, hope you had a grand time. Because we are having fun here on the Captain's Quarters.
Needless to say, the luncheon there under the trees was a great success, and a good time was had by Puritans and Indian alike. Everything came off beautifully, with the exception of one minor catastrophe.
What do you mean you cooked the turkey, Charlie?
Well, I cooked the turkey, that's all.
You put our national bird in the oven, is that correct?
Yeah, well,
And all of us had our mouths set for roast eagle with all the trimmings.
Yeah, well,
You did a thing like that?
Well, the two birds were lying there side by side.
The turkey was for the centerpiece, Charlie. I mean...
Well, they look so much alike
well,
that
we blew it now. They're all sitting down at the table out there.
Yeah.
Started on their little nut cups already. We just have to switch the birds, that's all.
Yeah, well...
Serve 'em turkey instead of eagle. But it's kind of scrawny looking, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd stuff some old bread in it and make it look a little fatter.
You do that, okay?
Okay.
It has been chaos and I be hectic. At there be Stan Freeberg's Thanksgiving story. We're here at the Twin Tiers Comic Con having a grand time, and we're also kicking off with a little Thanksgiving and a little this, a little that. I have a TARDIS right across the street from me. I can see what be that? I know the National Lampoon, the Griswold Mobile, even Grandma's on top, nicely bundled up. Kit and the Ghostmobile, and we also have the Dragula right around the corner. Speaking of which, with any luck, we'll have Mr. Eddie Munster doing an interview later in the show. So it's been a fascinating time, and let us get right back to the music. I think, well, I'm thinking something Weird Alley.
How come you're always such a fussy young man? Don't want no Captain Crunch, don't want no Raisin Bran. Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan? So eat it, just eat it. Don't wanna argue, I don't wanna debate. Don't wanna hear about what kind of food you hate. You won't get no dessert till you clean off your plate. So eat it. Don't you tell me you're full, just eat it. Eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it. Have some more chicken, have some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Just eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. Oh! Your table manners are a crying shame. You're playing with your food to some kind of game. Now if you start the day death, you'll just have yourself to blame. So eat it, just eat it. You better listen, better do what you're told. You haven't even touched your tuna casserole. You better chow down or it's gonna get cold. So eat it. I don't care if you're full, just eat it. Eat it. Open up your mouth and feed it. Have some more yogurt, have some more Spam. It doesn't matter if it's fresh or canned, just eat it. Eat it. Don't you make me repeat it. Have a banana, have a whole bunch. It doesn't matter what you had for lunch. Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Snack. If you don't like it, you can't send it back. Just eat it. Eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it. Have some more chicken. Have some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Just eat it. Eat it. Don't you make me repeat it.
You say this dinner is delicious. I insist it's a little bit bland. From steak to sausage to sandwiches, there's one thing that my tongue demands. I smear it on bagels and pretzels. I like it dabbed on caviar. This is why I have cabinets full of the greatest thing found in a jar. It goes on jelly beans and in yogurt. It goes on red crustaceans and squid. I put it on beefsteak and also on cheesecake. It goes on lasagna, now don't judge me, Tanya. Now listen up, Buster, nothing cuts the mustard like the contents found under that lid. There's a lot of things which it goes on. Grey Poupon. The haters might speak of expenses. They may think there are flavors that clash. If they looked from my mental lenses, they'd know their opinions are trash. The supermarket has more options, like ketchup and mayo, I guess. But I won't get those when I shop since my palate won't settle for less. So poupon on my fondue and red beans, and poupon on my purple eggplants. It's on watermelon, don't make that face Helen. On taffy that's sticky, stop mocking me Mickey. On raisins and chili, it ain't gonna kill me. And no one can tell me I can't put this thing on whatever I want. Grey Poupon on poutine and bruschetta and flan. Grey Poupon.
There be Ethan Mauer's Grey Poupon. Aye, that was right after Weird Al Yankovic. Well, let's see. We're having fun with our pebbles because, well, we're in the middle of a Comic-Con. Lots of confuzzlement, lots of noise, lots of people, lots of fun. We've given out hundreds of commemorative coins, and we have a few hundred more, and I don't know if we'll have enough to make it all the way through, but with... oh, there's an alien! And there's Halo. Halo, aren't you supposed to be killing the alien? I don't know. It's confuzzlement. She-Hulk came by earlier and growled at us. It was much fun. But Ethan Mauer's Grey Poupon was just there at her Weird Al Yankovic eat it. I think we should to keep to the theme of Thanksgiving for this week and next week. And that's food, thinking about that kind of stuff. And there'll also be some other oddities all the way through there. Let's go with a fat man's fair right now.
I think that I shall never see my feet. I think it only proper to end this portion of our discussion with a prayer. Lord, my soul is ripped with riot, incited by my wicked diet. We are what we eat, said a wise old man. And Lord, if that's true, I'm a garbage can. I want to rise on Judgment Day, that's plain. But at my present weight, I'll need a crane. So grant me strength that I may not fall into the clutches of cholesterol. May my flesh with carrot curls be sated, that my soul may be polyunsaturated. And show me the light that I may bear witness to the President's Council on Physical Fitness. At oleomargarine I'll never mutter, for the road to hell is spread with butter. And cream is cursed, and cake is awful, and Satan is hiding in every waffle. Mephistopheles lurks in provolone, the devil is in each slice of bologna, Beelzebub is a chocolate drop, and Lucifer is a lollipop. Give me this day my daily slice, but cut it thin and toast it twice. I beg upon my dimpled knees, deliver me from jujubes. And when my days of trial are done, and my war with malted milks is won, let me stand with the saints in heaven in a shining robe, size 37. I can do it, Lord, if you'll show to me the virtues of lettuce and celery. If you'll teach me the evil of mayonnaise, the sinfulness of hollandaise, and pasta alla milanese, and potatoes alla leonese, and crisp fried chicken from the south. Lord, if you love me, shut my mouth.
Watchers. Have we all been good this week?
Well, you know.
No, we have someone graduating tonight. I'm sure he will be an inspiration to us all. Tell us how much you lost, Clint.
80 pounds.
Oh!
Thank you.
80 pounds. That's wonderful. And you're keeping it off with the diet?
Well, mainly with the substitutions.
The substitutions?
Yeah, you know, 1 milk portion equals 1 scotch. 1 bread portion equals 1 scotch.
But Clint, what about your balance, your fruits and your vegetables?
Bloody Mary and a stick of celery.
Oh, well, the point is you've done it, Clint.
Yeah.
And could you tell us your secret?
My secret? You people here were my secret. Anytime I felt like giving up, I thought of you people here.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
You gave me the impetus because, quite frankly, you people are fat. You people are disgustingly fat. You roly-poly porkers really make me puke.
Now, Clint, you can't say that.
Oh, yeah, keep on talking so I can see where your mouth is.
You used to be fat, too.
Yeah, so I couldn't say anything, but now I'm thin, I can tell you gluttons off. There's so much sweat in this room, I have salt stains on my hush puppies.
We are trying to change, Clint.
Oh, please don't say the word change. The thought of you hippos sliding in and out of your polyester tarpaulins is enough to make my oatmeal hit the wall.
The important thing is that people care enough to come to these meetings.
The only reason people come to these meetings is this place has double doors.
I don't think that's funny.
Well, I don't care what you think, little Lotta. Anyone with no discernible neck is not allowed to have an opinion.
You're no better than us.
No, but I'm thinner. The hairs on your head are an inch apart. To find your knees, you have to check for the indent. And look at your feet. Okay, trick question. But take it from me, your ankles are drooping over the sides of your shoes. And you, the Mama Cass impersonator.
I'm very proud of the weight I've lost. I'm now down to a size 13.
A size 13 what? Battleship? And stop pointing those bow guns at me.
That's not much of an attitude, Clint.
Yeah, but that's how I did it. Anytime I felt like chowing down, I thought of you butterballs, how your backs spill over your chairs. It was inspirational, and I really, really want to thank you all.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Don't talk to me. I don't talk to fat people anymore. I mean, my God, some of you have dimples on your noses. No, I'm through with this. Now I'm joining AA.
Sounds like you're aiming to be perfect.
Well, if I ever do become perfect, am I ever going to tell God what I think of him?
Well, I tell you. Oh, this is the generosity of the captain. Well, I hope you've had a grand time.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
Well, it's amazing. We've had many of the people just stopping by and talking, having a grand time. We're having a great, great time there. That there will be the frantics with you people are fat. We'll be cutting a commercial in return. I don't know what will be happening. It's all kinds of puzzlement here, but that's what makes it beautiful.
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen, and his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you he is ideal, and his name is Mr. Machine.
His outside is clear. You can see every gear, the brightest, biggest gears ever seen.
Mr. Machine!
He talks. No, he squawks as he walks. Along the ground and round and round and round. You can take him apart, every gear and nut. But you can put him together and build him up. Wind him. Go on. You can't break the spring, but listen. Hear him ring?
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen, and his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you he's real, and his name is Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me into Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout. Come, Sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street in the Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
Having a grand time here at the Twin Tier Comic Con. It'd be one of them things where it's still confuzzlement, but it's a grand bit of confuzzlement. Let us see. What'd it be? Well, Oh yes, John Panetta's. The next thing we got coming at us with Pennsylvania Thanksgiving. Or John Panetti. Not Panetti. I don't. It'd be lucky if we make it through the whole show without losing our complete and total minds. Kinda like a Thanksgiving dinner.
I bought a house in Pennsylvania near my family. I have family that I'm always flying there to see. My sisters, my brother-in-laws, my nieces, my nephew, and I'll buy a house near my family. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm the youngest by 9 years. I have one sister in Pennsylvania. She's a health nut. We're very close. We go to a restaurant. I order. She said, he'll have a salad. So I have to order at another table and pretend to go to the bathroom a lot. My other sister, she's gonna decorate my house because I'm always on the road. She's gonna be my interior decorator. Now, I don't know what that is. I grew up poor, and not the kind of poor where you go, we were poor, but we never knew it. I was certain of it. And I was not happy about it. Periodically, I would say, hey, just want you to know that I know we're poor. So, I can't do anything with a house anyways. I've lived on the road, half of my life. When I bought the house in Vegas, the first week I put the dishes outside for room service. Home Depot, I went to Home Depot. First of all, you could die in there, they'd never find you. Second of all, I realized everything here needs assembly and started to hyperventilate and had to wait in a car. I can't work on anything in the house. If you can do home improvements, if you can do repairs, that's craft, that's God-given talent. I shouldn't do it. I just know I shouldn't do it. If something goes wrong, I call. It made a spark, I'm leaving now. Call me when it doesn't do that anymore. But I didn't have to worry about anything in Pennsylvania because I had my interior decorator to take care of the house for me. She's gonna decorate it. She's gonna shop for the furniture. She's dragged me to 80 furniture stores. I've lived there 18 months. We're still going to furniture stores. I almost killed one furniture guy. I said, I'll take this couch. We'll order it for you. It'll take 14 weeks. It's right here. Help me get it in the truck. No, this is our floor model. If we give you this, people won't know what we have. Yeah, but you don't have it, so help me get it in the truck. I went to one furniture store, I heard angels, ha, ha, ha. Lazy Boy, yeah, my furniture's in there, it has my name on it. My sister brings stuff over every day that I'm off the road to decorate the house. She brought over a chestnut roasting pan. It's from the 18th century. Wow, that's great. I was walking around the kitchen the other day going, where's my chestnut roasting pan? I said, well, I guess I'll go get some chestnuts. She said, no, it's just to hang up on the wall. No, you'll pay $250 for that out of my money. I'm roasting chestnuts and I don't care if I burn the house down. I'm originally from Boston, as I said, and I have an autographed shirt of Larry Bird in my kitchen. I come back from the road, and it's been taken down and replaced with a picture of a giant pear. And she's in front of the pear going, now isn't that better? And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but what a giant pear! Was I eating a pear one day and going, this pear is so good. I wish I had something to remind me of it for the rest of my life. And then I asked her, I said, where's my Larry Bird shirt? Oh, I put that away. Where? She has a bad memory. And so I'm going, where? Away. Somewhere. And she does that with a lot of my stuff. She puts it away. So on my days off from the road, I walk around the house looking for all my stuff that's gone away. Why does everything I love go away? And the neighbors see me wandering around the house Look at that poor little man. He wanders and he's so sad. They can see me because there's no blinds in the house. Yeah, I got an estimate for blinds. You know about blinds? They're expensive. I didn't know that. They want like $5,000. I'm not paying that. If I walk around naked long enough, the neighbors will chip in. How are you, Mr. and Mrs. Lipinski? My family ruined Thanksgiving for me. My first Thanksgiving in the house, I was going to host it. I never hosted Thanksgiving. I was going to have it catered. I wanted to be done really nice. They said, no, you always take us to restaurants. We're going to cater it for you. We'll bring the food. There's 10 of us. My sister brings a 12-pound turkey. Grace did not go the way I would have liked it to. Thank you, God, for the 12-pound turkey. I didn't know they made them that small. It must have got hit by a car. I hope it didn't suffer. Since there are 10 of us, tell me there are 9 more turkeys just like this in the kitchen. Tell me this is like the Cornish game hen of turkeys. And my other sister, the health nut, she brought the vegetables. She brought turnips. People bring stuff to your house. You want to be nice, gracious. How do you like my turnips? I don't think you're supposed to eat these. These suck with butter on them. And nothing sucks with butter on it. Turnips are a horrible vegetable and they show up during the holidays. Nobody cooks turnips on a weekly basis. What is with the turnip? First of all, you can't cook it. You can't cut it with any knife in the kitchen. You have to bounce it off the concrete for an hour to soften it up. Then you have to boil it for 8 hours. If it's that difficult, the turnip doesn't want to be eaten. Turnips are a root vegetable. They grow in the ground. That means at the beginning of the world, God made the turnip and said, no. This didn't come out right. Gabriel, try this. Oh, you don't like it either, huh? I was gonna put it on a tree, but you know what? I'll bury it and they won't find it. Yeah, well, some idiot dug it up and brought it to my house for Thanksgiving.
The captain here be a touch confuzzled because I'm so excited. Eddie Munster just showed up.
Where?
He keeps saying something about his name being Butch. I don't believe him. We all know it's truly Eddie.
It's actually Patrick, but Butch is a nickname.
Butch is a nick?
My grandmother named me Butch the day I was born. My real name is Patrick Allen Lilly.
That's a... Arr. Aye, that'd be a great way to hide in plain sight. I don't know you're a werewolf that way. Aye, he's been over here signing autographs, meeting the people, being just plain awesome. This is the man behind what the song we all love for Halloween, Whatever Happened to Eddie.
Yes, he's the kid from Mockingbird Lane.
So, do you still live there?
No, I do not, no.
You moved out of Mom and Dad's house?
Moved out of the dungeon, yep.
But it was so comfy looking there.
Yeah, I know. It just had time to go.
Is Grandpa still around?
He's hanging around here somewhere.
Hi. Actually, Grandma's over there on the Griswold card.
There you go.
It's been disturbing.
Aunt Edna.
So, after the Munsters, what did you do with your life?
Well, went back to school like normal kid. Continued to work in the industry until I was about 21. Had a pretty regular life, balanced it off between the studios and the normal stuff. And, just kind of went about my business with cars and girls and surfing and everything else like normal teenagers.
All right. Have you met a lot of other stars throughout the years?
I have. I've been very blessed. I've met a lot of interesting people, a lot of stars, big and small, wide range. Everybody seems to like the Munsters, and I've been very lucky that they have sought me out, and at the same time, I've been lucky enough to come to shows like this and run across them myself.
I saw you on the listing there, and I said, that's going to be grand. It's just wonderful to have a man like you come along. It's not every day we meet Eddie Munster.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's truly wonderful.
Thank you.
Did you ever meet Gallagher by any chance?
No, I know. He just passed away. Very cutting edge, very good comedian. Loved his gag stuff. Sludge-o-matic was wonderful. Kept me in stitches for years.
I didn't know if you had heard that he had passed. He'd had some poor health.
Yeah.
And we're glad that your health is still good in making it.
yeah, I'm still hanging in there.
It has been just absolutely wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. My brain is buzzing. I'm just so excited to have you here.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Great crowd, a lot of fun, and thanks for having me on.
It has been utter excitement. And do you actually get to drive the Dragula car?
I have my own.
You have your...
Yeah, I have my own coach, I have my own Dragula, and I have my own Harley chopper, a Munster chopper, so
okay.
Yeah.
I'm now incredibly jealous of a werewolf named Eddie.
Ow!
Oh, thank you so much. Well, we'll be caught in the commercial. Is there any song that you can think that you'd like us to play?
Oh, let's see here. How about A Pirate Turns 40 by Jimmy Buffett?
I think that we'll have to make it happen. Thank you.
Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watched the men who rode you switch from sails to steam, and in your belly you hold the treasures you have ever seen. Most of them dream, most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. But I've done a bit of smuggling, and I've run my share of grass. I made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last, never meant to last. And I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks, but I got to stop fishing, got to go fishing down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. Occupational hazard be my occupation's just not around. I feel like I drown. Gonna head uptown. I feel like I drown. Gonna head uptown.
I'm momentarily. A moment ago, we're talking with Mr. Eddie Monster, Butch Patrick, whatever name he wishes to go by. We were talking about the comedian Gallagher. He passed away yesterday at the age of 70. But I happen to think, when you hear it, it'll be Sunday. So it'll be actually 2 days ago. He passed away at the age of 76. And what a shame it were that we lost Mr. Gallagher. What a beautiful thing. She's a different person. We're thinking they were She-Hulk, and no, it's a different person now. But the confuzzlement around here, we're talking about person. They looked like She-Hulk earlier, but they weren't. Just similar persons. They great costume. But as I was saying, we lost Gallagher, age 76. They say it may have been a tragic sledge-o-matic accident. Gallagher, thank you so much for all the laughs and all the grand times. You brought a spark to us, and you made us excited and alive. And we couldn't ask for much more than that. And in this world of dark times, at least you leave us with the memories of exploding water pellets. Thank you, Mr. Gallagher, and you'll be sorely missed.
Creative thinking, recreational thinking. This is what I hope that I bring to you people tonight. The problem is the schools. The schools. They don't teach us how to be different. They teach us how to be the same. Right, guys? Gang? Girls? Remember school where you go to learn to communicate and all they say is no talking? Makes no sense. It stifles the creative person who has questions to ask. Why are all the home ec teachers divorced? I remember at the very beginning, nursery school seemed strange to me. I heard a nursery rhyme about the three bears. Okay. Bear comes home, finds a blonde in his bed. He's pissed off because he's out of little porridge. It makes no sense. So I would ask questions about these things, you know, and then I get in trouble for acting smart. Acting smart in school. Oh, excuse me. Get sent to the dean for acting smart. Gallagher, what's the matter with you? I'm okay now. You can send me back. We should be asking people to be different. I think in America, where you ask these questions. I'd raise my hand and she knew I was screwing around with her, you know. So I'd have to raise my hand, like I just thought of something very clever. What makes the Teflon stick to the pan? If a duck eats and goes in the water, does he get the cramps? When yogurt goes bad, how can you tell? See, they don't want to hear these things. Can't answer. Why does a cowboy wear two spurs? If one side of the horse goes, so does the other. Why do they call them cowboys? Cows is girls, bulls is boys. Ought to be cowgirls and bull boys. Why do they call a statue a bust when it stops right before the part it'd be named after? Why do they call them buildings when they're already done building them? Ought to call them built. Why do they call it a TV set when you only get one? And why do they call a woman's prison a penal colony? I ended up getting a degree in English literature finally because I like the language. It's a good language. In fact, it's an advantage we have over the Japanese because theirs is dumber than ours. I remember I went there the first day to learn to read. I was real excited. I was going to learn to read. I didn't know about sex, so this was it. I was going to learn to read. Oh, boy, I'm ready to go. And she says, okay, your first word you're going to learn to read is big. Oh, boy, I know big already. I know the meaning. So I got ready. She went, 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things. I said, damn, that's little for big. I said, that's little. She said, no, this is little. It was twice as big. And big. I said, this is gonna be hard. But I knew it was because I tried to learn to read ahead of time. I'd ask my dad signs on the roadside, what does that say, Dad? He'd say, good food. I say, why? They both end in O-O-D. Those words ought to rhyme. It ought to be good food or good food. Why is it good food? See, it doesn't matter. Why should I be serious about the language if the language isn't serious enough to make sense? Right, gang? Right. Well, let's take the word bomb. B-O-M-B, right? Bomb? Right. Bomb. B-O-M-B? All right, T-O-M-B. Tom? No, tomb. All right, T-O-M-B, tomb. C-O-M-B, coom? Comb. All right, C-O-M-B, comb. P-O-M-B, poem? No, P-O-E-M, poem. All right, P-O-E-M, poem. H-O-E-M, home? No, H-O-M-E. All right, H-O-M-E, home. S-O-M-E, some? No, some. All right, S-O-M-E, some. N-O-M-E, numb? No, N-U-M-B. And it gets worse. W-O-R-S-E, worse. H-O-R-S-E, hearse. Horse. Laughter. L-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Laughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Dafter? No. N-U-M-B. Well, let's see. What are some others? A-C-H-E. Ache. Is this a mistake? No. Mustache. B-E-A-R-D. Beard. H-E-A-R-D. Herd. This is a bird. G-O. Let's get simple. G-O. Go. D-O. Do. Do. Now, this ain't 2 words off in the side of the corner we don't use anymore. This is go and do. All right, D-O, do. N-O, new? No. This don't make sense. I'm quitting.
Hi. In the background, you hear the Ghostbuster mobile going off. But I wanted to say one more thing about Gallagher. We'd play more of his stuff, but so much of his comedy was very, very visual. And it was a wonderful thing. So if you ever get a chance, go to the Tube of You. Not just can you catch encore presentations of the captain's quarters there, but you can also take and watch Gallagher. And if you don't find it amusing, well, I don't know what you will. A man with a huge sledgehammer and, smashing watermelons. There's something just plain beautiful about it. He smashed tens of thousands of them in his career time. And when you say, that sounds silly, it sounds stupid, until you watch it, and then you realize, that's one of the greatest things I ever done seen. I always wanted to meet Gallagher in real life, and maybe smash a watermelon with him. Maybe in the afterworld we'll get a chance. We'll be back, cutting the commercial, momentarily.
You know what? I finally got used to this little cup of parquet saying... Butter. I say parquet, it says... Butter. Then the wife buys parquet margarine in a big 1-pound bowl. Says, the bowls are pretty colors. Says she's gonna keep stuff in them. Fine, but while I'm used to butter. butter. I am not used to this big parquet saying
Butter! Parquet margarine from Kraft in pretty 1-pound bowls.
Let's be a stopping into BC's restaurant and see what Mike be a cooking up.
But I's brought us some raw squid and salami sandwiches so we could his picnic.
Oh, that's nice. But I wanted to treat you to a nice meal.
I'll save these for later.
Aye. Let's be fetching in.
Oh, this is nice.
Aye, that'd be. And it looks like an old-fashioned diner at that.
And looks at this menu. It looks so good. They got the wings, the subs and salads. I think I get a BC big plate. Let's see. It comes with the cheeseburger, the hot dog, the fries, the cheese sauce, the meat sauce, and the coleslaw. Better mix that too. What are you having, my little pumpernickel?
I think I'll be having a double dog special. Oh, goody. It'd be a coming with chips and a drink too. Ha ha ha.
BC's Restaurant, 238 Oakwood Avenue, Elmira Heights. They have indoor, outdoor, and takeout available. 607-735-2166. And they're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Here we are. We are Twin Tiers Comic-Con, and I'm so excited. I managed to find myself a hunter, a true hunter of greatest style and greatest. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. What should I properly call you?
Well, you could call me a lot of things. You could call me Ellen Harvell.
But never late for dinner.
Oh, no. Corny joke. Corny joke. You can call me Samantha Ferris. You could call me Ellen Harvell. You could call me Kick-Ass Broad. You know how, here's what we used to call me. I was a gun-toting, beer-drinking, bar-owning broad. How about that? I'm allowed to say broad.
Was that before or after you came an actress?
Both. I think you're born that way, aren't you?
Well, a true pirate at heart is a true pirate.
Exactly.
It is such a pleasure. I almost passed up on getting this opportunity, and I went home and this boy said, "Were you daft? And what were you thinking?" I said, "Well, like Butch Patrick, we played his song. I'm just a fan of yours, so." And he said, "But you're the captain. If you're the captain of your ship, you put on who you be wanting." I'm like, aye, you be right.
Yeah, and here we are.
Well, I'm so excited for this. It's one of those things. I have many different questions, but we don't have a lot of time.
No.
So let's keep it short and simple.
Okay.
When you were a child, did you listen to any novelty or odd things?
Okay, give me an explanation. Give me a description of novelty. Like, what does novelty mean to you?
Dr. Demento. Did you ever? You've heard
all
of him?
that stuff. So lore and all. Did I? No, I think I was. You know what? I was a kid of the late '60s. It was Scooby-Doo and Fantasy Island and. You know, I don't think there was that much around. I think you had to be really into that stuff as a kid, and I don't think we really had that around. I would never have guessed
you're old enough to be that.
Oh, stop.
You look at her, and you sit there and you say, "Nah, I would say that you're more than 29, but not more than 36.
That's very sweet of you. No, I'm 54 years old.
That's hard to believe.
I just turned 54. I know. I got a lot of makeup on.
Well, I tell you what, I saw her climb into the old Impala yesterday, and she turned them eyes on, and my heart just melted. And then I remembered, oh yes, Babushka, as she were to see me, she'd say, "That's nice to look, but if you do any farther, I'll ram you through with a sword."
That's very Ellen Harvell. I think so.
And she would too. She's a wonderful lady.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'd have to say that if there's any lore that I believe in a higher power. I believe in ghosts. I believe in all that stuff. But I didn't grow up in an era that had all those really great characters. And I wish I did. My brother and I don't think we did. The most lore we went was maybe Halloween. But that's great about Supernatural, the show that I do, because there is so much of that on it.
Aye, it is. It's so much fun. And I love how they touch on so many different forms of the lore.
Yeah, they really do. They do from, 15 years. But so you're going to get something. But everything from vampires and werewolves and God and the devil, but they dress them up as guys that look. I love the sense of humor that Supernatural had about that, because they have every character from history, but they dress them up as normal people.
Now, two things. What is it like to be a huge part of the show, but your character was killed off about halfway through, of course, then revived and revived. So, but then you have new characters that have come and gone, and you're still part of the Supernatural family. When you go to Comic-Cons, do you ever have it so you've run into someone, I was a big part of the thing, and I was a big part of the thing, but you never met before?
I was just telling somebody else about this. Very few of us ever actually see each other. I went to Comic-Con, what is it called? Rhode Island Comic-Con last week, and it's a big one, right? 80,000 people. And I ran into Emily Swallow, who plays Abaddon. What was her name?
I know
Abala, something like that. See, it shows how little I know. I mean, it was 15 years. But I also ran into Elena Huffman, and we had a blast, but we've never worked on the show together. So what you realize is, because that show went so long and there were so many characters, I shot most of my stuff with Jim Beaver, Jared Jensen, and Alona, but very few other characters. I mean, DJ and I are great buddies. We never worked together. Ash and I worked together, but we had so many episodes that were so far apart. And when you're shooting, you know, you come in, you do your stuff, you're gone. We don't actually see each other that often.
In radio, we've had something similar. There are people that I've known for years.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what their real names were because we go by the stage name. I work with a man by the name of Bacon, Crispy Bacon. But I know his real name, but his real name is much stranger than that. And there was another feller, years ago I bought a truck from him, and his name was Mike. But I couldn't tell you his last name because he had 12 different last names.
Yeah. No, I think we're the same. And like I said, I met the girls. We had a great weekend, House on Fire, but we've never met. I've only seen Ruthie Connell at other conventions. That's the only time we ever see each other, because think about it, there's like 580 characters in Supernatural
and some
for
of them
15 years.
Some of them were bigger than others.
Yep.
But I was thinking, what's it be like when you suddenly sit down at a panel and you're like, well, it's nice that we work together. You were 10 years apart from one another, but
that was us, and that's why people are like, how did you guys not meet? And I'm like, I was long gone by the time some characters
I have people in radio say, did you ever meet so-and-so? No, he was gone before I was there, and then showed back up after I left.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were the first, like, their mom, we came in, my daughter, Alona Tall, who plays my daughter in the show, we came in at season 2 because they needed to bring in some more feminine, some more estrogen into the show. It's a dude show. It's a bunch of hot dudes, but all dudes. And the only female was their mother, who is now dead. So they were like, okay, we got to write some women in. So that's the reason that Alona and I came in. And then, of course, we all know what happened to us.
They also brought in the fact that they had other hunters, not just them.
Yes, they needed it. Well, it was so new in the show, right? It was season 2. They brought us in. And then once they did what they did with us, and I don't want to spoil everybody, they still needed some really strong female characters. So that's when you had Kim Rhodes. And they kept needing to bring in, they were getting pressure from the fans going, come on, you guys, it's not just guys. They're hot guys, but we need more feminine energy. So women would come in and then they would disappear and come and go.
Not just fluff bunnies.
No, you couldn't.
That's what I loved. I fell in love with your character very, very quickly when about the first thing she does is act like a father and pull out a shotgun saying, you want to back off from me daughter?
Yeah, that's
And I
right.
said, aye, now that's a woman that you can truly be proud of.
Yeah, they had some really good, strong characters. I think the female fluff were guest stars. Like Paris Hilton, they had a great sense of humor on that show.
I fell in love with Paris Hilton's character there. I mean, when they said, you're being kicked up by a gal, by Paris Hilton, it was wonderful.
Yeah.
Totally unrealistic.
They had a great sense of humor on that show, part of the reason they did so well. So they brought in the fluff, but that just, the hunters, the long-term hunters, they had to bring in really strong female characters to work with the guys.
And you did such an amazing job.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was lucky.
I had a friend who was telling me a fan idea. He says, what I'd love to see is her brought back. And forget about Sam and Dean. She is brought back, and she's been bound to a roadhouse, and no one knows, not even her at first, that she's actually just a spirit that oversees the roadhouse.
Right.
Everybody thinks she's real, and it's hunter stories, all different hunter stories.
Yeah.
You know, to come in and they tell the story. I said, that could be fun.
Yeah.
And she's like the narrator. I said, oh, so she becomes the crypt keeper.
Yeah,
there you
pretty
go.
much. Well, the Winchesters, if you've seen that, it's Jensen's new show. It's the prequel. He's executive producer and he narrates it, which is great.
I haven't seen that
yet. Oh
yeah,
it just I think I think it's like episode. I don't even. It's the very beginning. I think only a couple of episodes are out. But him and his wife executive produced it, and it's the prequel, so it's all our characters, but young. It's the pre-lore and tells the story of Supernatural before the boys were even born.
Has your character been introduced into the show?
No, not yet. And I think we're trying to figure it out logically because their mom is still alive. There's a young Sam Smith, or young Mary Winchester. So, and I think I met them after she died. I don't know the exact
in the whole thing,
timeline.
Or the timeline, they could throw almost anything in.
They can.
They threw God in there for goodness
they threw
sakes.
the devil in there.
And the
they've
poor
thrown
God
everything
didn't
in
even
there.
know he was God.
No, That's right. Who played God? Was it? I feel like there was a couple of God characters. Curtis Armstrong, Metatron. Was Metatron?
Metatron was the voice of God.
Okay, it was the voice of God because he's a good buddy of mine. I adore him. He's one of my. Him and Chad are my favorite.
The problem
on
is
the show.
I can never think of him other than Booger.
You know, and he gets a lot of mileage out of that. See, this is how old I am. He was in Risky Business.
My word. I remember that too.
He had the best line in Risky Business, which was they were driving in a car, they're getting chased by a pimp, and he said, great, I've got a trigonometry final tomorrow, and we're being chased by Guido the Killer Pimp, and for some reason that line just stuck with me. So I met him at a convention, and we've stayed very good friends ever since, and I loved him from way back.
I just, the fact that he could pull off the character of Booger and just do it so seriously and so dedicatedly.
Yeah.
And with his stuff from that to Dan Versus, and that's the animated thing where he's...
Yeah.
He just makes a character that makes me just fall in love with him every time.
He's just such a great actor, and he just does that. I mean, he just kills me every time I see him. Same thing with Chad. Chad's Ash in the show. Chad Lindbergh is another character that he just makes me laugh constantly, which is great. You got to have laughter.
Hi. Now, one, I guess, quick final question.
Yeah.
Now, for myself, when I was a child, I'd sit there and listen to Dr. Demento and the novelty musics.
Yeah.
And you're growing up, you're thinking, I'm going to become such and such.
Yeah.
Never expecting I'd become a pirate. I
Yeah.
should have known.
Right.
When you were growing up, were you thinking, I'm going to become an actress?
No, I didn't.
How did you get here?
I didn't become an actor until I was 28, which in the acting world is super late. I had 3 different...
I'm thinking it's not possible. 28 to 36, but you did that many...
Yeah.
Nah, that's not possible.
It's possible, all right. You know what? You have to... Life is very short. You got to chase stuff, and then if it doesn't work out, you got to have the guts to turn and go, what am I meant to be doing? So I did a couple of 180s. I got into radio first. I was a radio announcer. I did the weather for my local TV station in Vancouver. I was Rainy Janie, and I did that. And then I went, I don't love this. And I went into sales, and I sold airtime, and then I went...
Oh, that's a hard one.
But I remember my dad, and I worked in the music industry. I worked for Sony Records. I traveled with Alice Cooper around Toronto. Like, I did a bunch of different stuff.
Feed My Frankenstein playing right in the background here.
There you go. Perfect. And then I finally went, I think at 28, I had an epiphany. I hated my job. I didn't like my boyfriend. My dad had just died. And I just thought, you know what? Life is so short. You better chase what you want to do. So I thought, Sam, what do you really want to do? And I wanted to be an actor. So I said, screw it. I quit my job, got a bartending job, lied, because you need money. The first couple of years as an actor, you're making nothing. So I got a bartending job, did that, and the rest is history. So always chase. If there's any message there, always chase what you really want to do, because life is so short. Don't look back and have regrets. It's all just fun. It's all just, let's try this. That didn't work. Let's try something else. Don't take it too seriously.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate that. And that last little part there, it's like to learn to laugh again. You got to go out and have some fun in this world.
Yeah, you do. Otherwise, what's the point? You're going to get to the point at the end of your life and go, what have I done? So many people, they ask them what was their big regrets in life, and they all said that they didn't live large enough. They didn't spend more time with the people they love. They didn't blow their money. They didn't take chances, because at the end, don't have regrets. Do it all.
I love that. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
having me.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here.
Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude.
Hey, man, let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool.
Hey, yeah, come on, man.
Hey, man, this is really awesome.
Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man.
Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man.
Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. There's no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man.
Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. All our stuff is old, man.
Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man.
Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome.
And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do.
Hey, man, we can show them some pictures.
Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to me second hour, me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, kid, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat. Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny! Johnny!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Hi. Here it be, day 2, and, well, Twin Hears Comic-Con, and it's a beautiful, beautiful insanity. We've been having a grand time, giving away the commemorative coins, watching people with bird heads going by. It's just wonderful, wonderful things. Interacting with, I hope many of the people that we're giving coins to will tune in and they can relive the experience of Comic-Con. It's a thing for all people, all races, all species. We've seen a little this and a little that. You never know what you'll be seeing here. I saw a person walk by with a chainsaw for a head. I did. It's an insanity. And we've got some more interviews. It means we're not getting as much in the way of, well, let's see, music. But we are trying to squeeze in some not Halloween music, but Thanksgiving music and other things. It's been just an exciting time. If you missed it, I'm sorry you did, but yeah, you can always join us at other times or live it through here. It is so much fun. Right now, let's go with, let's see, what did I pull up here? I got to take a look at the record album. Where? Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Oh, there it be. Right in front of me. I should have looked at the top of the stack. Viv Daldesco, Rednecks Thanksgiving. Vivid Daldesco, Rednecks Thanksgiving. I can't read, nor can I pay attention, but I can play the tunes. I'm just having far too much fun here tonight. Or today, I said maybe.
Well, Mama bought a couple of 18-pound butterballs. One's in the oven and the other one's frying in the yard. She's making sweet potato casserole with little marshmallows on the top. He's drinking sweet tea from a great big mason jar. Well, Daddy, he's sitting on the couch with his pants unbuttoned. He's cussing the cowboys with a cold beer in his hand. He keeps trying to get one of the kids to pull his finger. Somebody open a window and cut on the ceiling fan. Well, it's a redneck Thanksgiving at our house. And my granny's drinking gin and the kids are running wild. Well, my family's all here, so we're all drinking Keystone beer. We're kicking up a ruckus you can hear us for a country mile. My little sister got another tattoo and a brand new boyfriend. New set of boobs and spiked purple hair. And she pays for all her groceries now with $1 bills. She got a brand new job wearing nothing but her underwear. Well, my brother, he's hit the big time. He's working at a Walmart. In a couple more months, he'll get another 10-cent raise. Well, Uncle Doug, he's still in the pen, but he'll be home for Christmas. But he'll be back in by Easter if he don't change his ways. Well, it's a redneck Thanksgiving at our house. Well, Granddad's hammered and the kids are running wild. 'Cause my family's all here. We're all drinking Shiner Bock beer. Yeah, we're kicking up a ruckus. You can hear us for a country mile. And me, I'm just sitting on the front porch and I'm picking this old guitar. I'm dreaming about being a country star someday. Hell, I'd be out on tour right now if I could just start drinking a little less. I got my third DUI and they took my license away. Well, it's a redneck Thanksgiving at our house. We're all getting stoned and the kids are running wild. Well, my family's all here. We're all drinking Lone Star beers. Yeah, we're sucking them down like they're going out of style. Yeah, we're kicking up a ruckus. You can hear us for a country mile.
Here at Twin Tier Comic Con on a nice Sunday afternoon, we have, I guess, the man behind the men who are behind the people that are behind everything. He has set his behind here at the Pirate Cove, and here be Mike. If I had that right?
Yeah, you do.
Because Mike, speak loud and proud right into the mic. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous.
Yep, that's me. I'm Mike.
Ha ha! We got it right. I'm easily confuzzled, but that just be the way it be. So, what inspired you to do this insanity?
Oh, about 11 years ago, I went to Florida and went to a big show called MegaCon. It was my first Comic-Con experience. It was incredible. I fell in love with it. Came back here within a year. We had our first show set up at an Elks Lodge.
I think you've come a bit of a way since the Elks Lodge.
A little bit.
I remember when you used to be down the arena.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I sent me family in because I couldn't afford to get in the door. And here I am now, a special guest. That's what happens when you get a sword on your hip. They're like, welcome, come right in.
No, and we're glad to have you.
It's truly an honor to be here. And Mike, you've treated me like a king. It's probably why we're taking so much stuff out of the guest lounge.
We planned for that. We put some extra in there, expecting you guys to walk away with some of it.
Well, isn't that grand? You're expecting a pirate to do piratey things. That's what it should be all about.
We know our crowd.
I mean, what kind of insanity do you go through to get all the different displays and the different people as the cars? I mean, the vendors, you'd think, well, they'll just show up. Not too badly, but
it is a ton of work. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of planning. It's between the five of us on the planning committee, it's thousands of hours of work. Especially as our show has grown over the years into this now over 50,000 square foot venue. It's a giant game of Tetris, and a lot of times the pieces are changing as you're putting them into place.
When I came in to help set me out and stuff up, I heard you're talking with one of the workers for the event venue saying, can we turn the lights on and just make sure they're working? Even the lights have to be figured out.
Yeah.
I mean, what a frustration that's got to be.
Yeah, we've had lighting. We were testing them out on Friday night, and then we've had them go off a couple times and had to have them get back on again. It's there's all sorts of little things all behind the scenes of these shows that most people don't see, and that's the way you like it.
Ahoy there, Batman!
Hey, we got a guest.
We have Batman 66 wandering around here lifting up. And that's what you'll be seeing here. I've seen from Optimus Prime to Batman to Deadpool to some crazy person with silver hair and a sword, and then other people. You never know what you're gonna see here. We've got Grandma strapped to the top of the Griswold mobile over there, and then we have, Grandpa over in the
The Dragula, yeah.
Is that the real Dragula?
That is the real Dragula.
The real
That is
Dragula.
the Bears Dragula from the show.
Ho ho!
Yeah.
Now that Impala over there, that'd be beautiful.
Yes.
Now is that a replica?
That is a replica.
That is a
Very-
gorgeous
Very
replica.
gorgeous replica.
The
yes.
only thing I
that one
wish-
is called Thor.
Aye.
Instead of Baby, that one's called Thor. That's the wonderful folks from Experience Entertainment.
It's gorgeous. And, I just wish we could hear it start up a few times.
We do. We get to hear that.
I know.
But yeah, most people don't. Yeah.
To me, that's always been what the beauty of that car. Not just does it look, but the sound of it.
Well, if you're still here around 6:15, 6:30, you might hear it today.
I might just have to do that. Mike, thank you so much for taking a moment and sharing your experience with us. And I remember reading something about why you moved to November of all times.
Well, actually, we moved to November because the mall really wanted to have us here during the fall season. We were thinking about going to the spring, and they were like, "We'd like to have you here." And so, in 2019, with about 3 months before we did our show, we completely changed up stuff, and we had our first year here at the mall venue, and it was fantastic. So now we're back, and we're going to stay here, and we're going to honor Veterans Day every year.
Most excellent.
Yeah.
So you're going to stay with like Veterans Day is the mark for Twin Tiers Comic Con.
Yep, that's the plan.
I like it. Yeah. I like it a lot. So if you know Veterans Day is coming along, you know it's time for Twin Tiers Comic Con.
Yep. You got it.
That is gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can't stuff this. Can't stuff this. Can't stuff this. My ladies think I'm so hot. Makes me think it's time to drop and strut around the farm, cause an AC here can't do me no harm. Feels good when you know you're down. A super town thing can't sell by the pound, and I'm known as such. And this is what turkey you can't stuff. You can't stuff this. I told you, farm boy, you can't stuff this. Yeah, I'll keep on living, you know. You can't stuff this. Put down the roasting pan. Break it down. Stop. Turkey time. I'm fresh and I'm juicy. You like that? Coming here with a recipe, so move out of my face and get a big meal some other place for Thanksgiving. Hold on, I'm plump but I fit it. I don't know what's going on. Like that, like that. Baby, I'm a free-range Cadillac, so you know, for you I'm too much, and this is a turkey you can't stuff. Put down the seasoning, you can't stuff this. Get your hands off my giblets, you can't stuff this. Want a piece of me, sucker?
There be MC Gobbler with "You Can't Stop This." Aye, Homer Simpson just walked by a moment ago. It's been lots and lots of fun. I think we're going to be having Older and Dumber, I think they were, we got a podcast interview should be coming up here in a few minutes, but in the meantime, let me see what we've got here. Let's see. Nope. That's a good one. Let's see. Steve Goody, thank God. Thanksgiving only comes once a year.
Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. Suddenly my family's entirely too near, and everyone's remarried since the last time they were here. Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. Here comes Uncle Junior with his brand new wife. I'm not sure how we're related currently. I think she's my second cousin on my stepmother's side. I better go ask Mama about the family tree. Well, Mama's making name tags on the front porch, 'cause our lineage keeps getting rearranged. We keep it all in the family just as soon as we get divorced. Makes it so hard to remember everybody's name. Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. Seems to me our family tree's more like a family sphere. How are we related? We have no idea. Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. Granny's new boyfriend, now there's a piece of work. He's Junior's stepson by his first wife. It's gross to watch him flirt. My sister's brand new husband used to be my cousin Scott, out on bail from the county jail long enough to tie the knot. Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year, when it's time to see the family that I avoid all year. It's like filling up a trailer with 3 dozen Britney Spears. Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. Let's take one more lap around the old gene pool. We put all kinds of fun in dysfunctional. Somehow Grandpa got taller and younger and skinnier, 'cause our hallowed family line is anything but linear. Hey, Charles Darwin called. He said, thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. So now I lay me down to sleep and I pray, please disappear. Junior's in the next room struggling with his ex-wife's stepmom's sister-in-law's brassiere. Thank God, Thanksgiving only comes once a year. 'Cause Mama don't allow no evoluting around here. No, Mama don't allow no evoluting around here. Well, Mama don't allow no evoluting. She says it's too dang highfalutin. Mama don't allow no evoluting around here.
Aye, we're going to be cut into commercial, right? Oh my, it's an Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. A latey form of Oogie Boogie. I'm confuzzled. We'll be cut into commercial. I think the Final 40 will be part Final 40 and bus part Insanity. That's what will be happening here. I think we're about ready to lose our minds, and we love it. Oogie Boogie hanging out with Batman, with a little remote control weirdness running around. It's wonderful! I love it!
What rolls downstairs, the motor impairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
Oh wow, Scoob, they're finally here.
What's that, Raggy?
Like our tickets to the Twin Tiers Comic-Con just arrived.
Right.
Yep, that means we're gonna be soaking up the sights on November 12th and on the 13th.
Raggy, did you say the 13th? Like Friday the 13th?
Don't worry, old buddy, the 13th is a Sunday. And they even have a great big place to host it in.
Oh no, not another haunted mansion.
Zoinks! I hope not. But no, it's gonna be back at the Arnott Mall Event Center.
Are they gonna have the Mystery Machine there again?
Boy, I sure hope so. And I can't wait to see what other great vehicles they'll have there.
Yeah, replica vehicles.
Oh wow, the flyer also says that Butch Patrick from the Munsters is gonna be there.
Munsters? Not them again.
No, Scoob, you're thinking of the Addams Family and their creepy mansion.
Did you get us the VIP passes?
Of course, Scoob. This year we're going in style.
Does that mean we're gonna be wearing costumes for the cosplay contest?
You betcha, old buddy, old pal. With our new costumes, we'll be a shoo-in to win some of that prize money.
Yeah, my Rhino Mutt will rock 'em dead.
Well, like, don't say dead, Scoob.
Rope, Rory Raggy.
Twin Tiers Comic-Con, November 12th and 13th at the Arnott Mall Event Center.
Aye, hit he the Final 40. That's right, the Final 40, and into the show. We usually turn it completely over to ye, but I know we're waiting to do an interview with some crazy cats that are up the way here, and we've got plenty of live requests. So it'll be a bit of the Final 40 and a bit more than just a normal Final 40. And unfortunately, that still does not release us from the witching hour. But in the meantime, let us go right to one of the live requests we recorded earlier, either yesterday or today. And ones we don't catch on to this week, we will be playing for next week.
Captain, I love these live events, and I want to request a song for Thanksgiving. It's by Bucky Habanero, and it's called Cold Turkey.
Well, we sat down for dinner Thanksgiving Day, bowed our heads and began to pray. So thankful for the food that we were about to eat, but we wouldn't have been so thankful if we'd known that for the next 4 weeks we'd be eating cold turkey for breakfast and lunch and dinner each day. It's cold turkey. No matter how much we eat, it just won't go away. I hate cold turkey. Well, Mama shopped around and found a 40-pound one. She cooked it night and day until it was done. Then she got her knife and she started to slice. And it tasted good at first, but now I've lost my appetite for that cold turkey for breakfast and lunch and dinner each day. It's cold turkey. No matter how much we eat, it just won't go away. I hate cold turkey. Well, I miss meatloaf, hot dogs, and enchiladas, pizza, spaghetti. That's what I want. I want a roast beef, a pork chop, a nice thick steak. I don't know how much more I can take of this cold turkey for breakfast and lunch and dinner each day. It's cold turkey. No matter how much we eat, it just won't go away. I hate cold turkey. Well, we finally finished off all that awful meat. I said, now Mama, can we have some real food to eat? She just looked at me kinda quizzically and said, son, the other half of that turkey is downstairs in the deep freeze. Looks like it's cold turkey for breakfast and lunch and dinner each day. It's cold turkey. No matter how much we eat, it just won't go away. I hate cold turkey. Even the dog won't eat it no more. Oh no, Mama's calling me for dinner. I gotta go. I'd be glad to quit this cold turkey. I could do it cold turkey.
Teacher, I think you should have taken that left-handed Elvin.
Oh, you're right. That's my mistake.
All right. Now, don't be afraid to get up a little bit to the mic. I mean, you can see it picking up, and I can amplify.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
This
cool.
is you, this is me.
Sounds good.
So,
we're gone. It's gone. Oh, okay.
Now, who exactly do we have here today?
You start.
All right. Well, I am
No, I'll
Joey
start.
Are you starting?
No, go ahead.
All right. I'm Joey Schichtel. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Slooty Mage. I am an artist illustrator and a co-host on Older and Dumber.
That was just a Ghostbuster machine going crazy again. Ecto one.
Got another one. It's rough out here for a
To my
ghost.
left.
Oh, I was going to let Carter do that.
No, Carter's not on anyone's left.
Yes. To his left, that is me. I'm a hunter. I'm a voice actor and co-host on Older and Dumber. And then we have to my forward.
I'm Carter, Carter Ruddle. I'm here from Older and Dumber, co-hosting, just chilling
Business
out.
owner.
Business owner of Cantrip Carbs and Games.
Carbs and Games?
We're actually, we're Jersey
You're
Mike
a
shop
gym
rebranded.
That does magic.
Yep, you got it.
Now, these gentlemen are just up the way from us here at Twin Tiers Comic Con. They do a regular podcast, and that is...
Every Friday.
Every Friday. Yes.
It's every Friday. That's a great name for it. What is the name?
It's Older and Dumber.
It's every Friday is the name.
Older and Dumber is the podcast, and new episodes come out every Friday.
Now, where do they find ye? Do they go out to the middle of the street and stand there and wave their arms, or how do they find ye?
Message in a bottle, usually.
Message in a bottle, usually.
Well, around here that actually works sometimes.
No, they can find us anywhere on the internet as Older and Dumber. That's the letter N, not the word.
It's the 8th C. Because you surf it.
Okay, I'm starting to do math to find ye. So, okay, we're gonna do the 8th C to the well to the right at what did it again?
Older and Dumber. That's N, not and.
Oh, okay.
All one
the
word.
and. Oh, it's all one word.
All one
Older
word.
and
It's the letter
Older and Dumber.
Oh,
Older and
the
Dumber.
N is not an and, it's an N.
Yes.
Ah, so now I'm
We're too
wiser.
lazy for the
Well,
rest
you
of
made me.
them.
I'm wiser for that, but I feel dumber for knowing that.
Same.
Hi.
Wonderful. That's how we feel all the time.
I have to do this every Friday.
That's our brand.
Do people have to pay to listen, or is it just something they can get for free, or is it just one of those things you sell people body parts for? How are we doing this?
That's a smart idea.
Oh my God.
That's a good business model.
We're taking that.
That'd be fair.
Trademarked.
Make sure you take some ice with you.
Yeah. So you can get free episodes every Friday wherever you listen to podcasts, and then we do have a Patreon where you can get exclusive early access to the episodes before they come out.
And behind the scenes content, things we've shot that we haven't released on our YouTube or Spotify, everything
Special
like that.
exclusive content too as well that we do. But the podcast itself, every Friday for free.
Now, where are you based out of?
Ithaca, New York.
Yes.
Yep.
That explains a lot.
I mean, hey, they're originally from Elmira, so...
Corning.
They don't. They're like, no. I was born in a gutter. they want to admit
They
to
got
nothing.
tired of getting stabbed
I
every
was
week,
born
so
in
they
the Arctic.
decided to move.
These guys merely adapted to it.
I was born in Guam. I crossed the 7 seas to get here.
I understand that. So, and the focus of the show basically is to let everybody know how to do cooking and gardening and how to fix, change diapers and things like that.
Notes.
We actually teach people how to read, actually.
With brand. Oh, teaching people. So you write on the board and say, now look through the interwebs here.
Yes. Through our audio on Spotify, we say, look at the whiteboard here.
Now, is there any visual to this, or is it just an auditory podcast?
Auditory podcast.
Currently, right now, it's all auditory. We do have a lot of art that we do for YouTube that Joey here, our artist, does. That
So
if
you
watch
do
on
like
YouTube,
finger
that's there.
puppets.
Actually,
Almost.
pretty close.
Pretty close.
It's like South Park. But
A lot more like South Park.
Yeah.
It's like South Park, but without the South or the park or the style or the budget.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right
much,
on, you got
exactly.
us.
Yep.
We found our genre.
Yep. Boom.
I can totally and thoroughly appreciate that. Yeah. To believe so you work on a shoestring budget, wishing you had shoes.
Yes, 100%.
Now, what are some of the subjects that you end up covering on?
It's very like day-to-day, like Clark-style humor.
You mean Clerks, like in the show where
yes.
Cancer merchant.
Yes.
Exactly.
But very much like that.
So
you're cancer merchants. The question is, have you ever had problems with someone being found in the back room with the lights off?
Not yet.
We won't go into details if you don't know it.
We're in the back room, so
Okay.
The lights are usually off.
You decide to get the extra fine toilet paper and a magazine. Well, that was more than we needed to know about that.
But yeah, I mean, we do kind of like variety topics. We talk about whatever it is we're into that week, but then we also just kind of bring up random stuff.
A little pop culture,
yeah.
what if.
What if scenarios is a big one for us.
Like, okay, if trees became alive, like an Ent type creature, who do you think would win, the human race or the Ents?
Well, that's quite simple. Would they sell out to their own kind?
The humans or the trees?
No.
A bit of both.
The trees, I assume,
it sells out their own kind first.
That's who you think would win?
Well, let's put it this way. I've got a song that says, everything made of wood is actually a tree. So when you're sitting on a chair, you're actually sitting on a tree. And so would they sell themselves out? Or would they sit there and say, there's old Uncle Joe, never looked better.
I think they're more unified, you know.
How do you know?
Exactly.
Because trees have root systems that communicate that way.
Deep roots. Like
Okay, but an ant can unroot itself and move.
Yes.
But at some point, they were all connected.
And they were all a tree.
Every tree was a tree at one point.
See, this is just the podcast.
We're doing this.
There. So we went from somehow me doing an interview, so now we're on your show.
This is our show now. Look at me. This is my podcast now. I'm the captain now.
I understand stuff like that. Now, do you ever listen to silly musics?
Yeah. Definitely.
Is there a particular artist or style or what that you like?
Well, I mean, Weird Al Yankovic is always a good one.
Well, Weird Al's
Yeah,
fallback all the
definitely.
time. Excellent one.
Whenever like comedians do their.
I hear the biopic is really good with Daniel Radcliffe, but I haven't had a chance to watch
I haven't
it.
seen it yet, only because I've been getting ready for this craziness.
Yep.
I've heard it's very good though.
Yeah, they really make the movers really good these days.
With the biopic, the one of the great things is it almost thinks that it's going to actually be real. But one of the reasons he picked Daniel Radcliffe is because he's short versus Mr. Al Yankovic, who is quite tall. And so making it everything to amplify that they're having a parody of Weird Al's life.
That's great.
Very funny.
Any other
A
artists?
biopic also lets you see better as well.
So I really am into like old trucker songs, so like Convoy.
Oh, we also have a parody of that. Car phone.
Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
I got a brand new car phone.
Yep.
We played that.
Nice. I like Larry the Cable Guy too. He does like a good holiday album. Super funny.
Wait,
Not you, Carter. You're usually the music guy.
I don't listen to comedic music, unfortunately.
He's
You don't?
serious.
He's
the serious guy.
He's the
He's
edgy
got all
one.
the fangirls.
Well, start out with things like Cheech and Chong. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Work your way into it.
Start at a small level, build myself up.
Start at the bottom.
Maybe I know what we should do. We should play for you. Dave's Not Here.
Sounds good.
That's a grand classic. We'll play it for you right after we're done with the interview, which should be momentarily, because otherwise you're going to completely hijack the show.
I thought you would appreciate that.
Oh, we do. We're into hijacking all kinds of things. We know how it works. Oh, by the way,
I'm gonna go.
did you think you're actually leaving? They're like,
Oh no.
gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by. How long are the podcasts oftentimes on Fridays?
Like 45 minutes to an hour and a half usually.
Yeah,
Depends
most
on-
of them are 45 to 55, but then when we do special stuff, it's like an hour to an hour and a half.
I can see if you added a pirate in there, it'd go even longer than that.
It would.
It'd be confuzzlement that we'd leave and go, oh my.
Or shorter. Cutthroat.
Cutthroat.
No. We like drawing it out. The planks may be short, but we make sure the ropes are long. It makes it fun. That way you hear them scream, ah, as they come down, and twing, and they bounce back up.
Very good.
Unless, of course, you mismeasure the rope, and then it's book, ding.
This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, very cool, very cool.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave, man. Open up, I got the stuff.
Who?
It's Dave, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me come in here.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with me.
Who?
Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Come on, man. Open up. I think the cops saw me.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I'm Dave, man. Hey, come on, man.
Who is it?
It's Dave, man. Will you open up? I got the stuff with
Who?
me. Dave, man. Open up.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave's not here.
No, man. I am Dave, man. Will you... Come on. Open up the door, will you? I got the stuff with me. I think the cops saw me.
Who is it?
Oh, what the hell is it? Go, man, open up the door. It's Dave.
Who?
Dave. D-A-V-E. Will you open up the goddamn
Dave?
door? Yeah, Dave.
Dave?
Right, man. Dave. Now, will you open up the door?
Dave's not here.
And for all those happy Thanksgivings, I want to give a shout out to our good M. Sandler. And here is the Thanksgiving song.
They want to hear the Thanksgiving song. All right. This is a Thanksgiving song. I hope you enjoy it. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. I love you. Love to eat turkey, 'cause it's good. Love to eat turkey like a good boy should, 'cause it's turkey to eat. So good. That clapping's messing my head up, man. I appreciate it, but I was trying to think of the next line. I'm like, all I hear is clapping. Here we go. Thanks anyways. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey lurkey do and turkey lurkey dap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap. Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. That's right. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Darryl Strawberry. Turkey for you and turkey for me. Can't believe Tyson gave that girl BD. White meat, dark meat, you just can't lose. I fell off my moped and I got a bruise. Turkey in the oven and the buns in the toaster. I'll never take down my Cheryl Teagues poster. Wrap the turkey up in aluminum foil. My brother likes to masturbate with baby oil. Turkey and sweet potato pie. Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye. Oh, turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys. Gobble, gobble, goo, and gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel. Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh, thank you.
we got to jump out to a commercial. We'll be back and getting that much closer. It's been a tiring but exciting day. Aye, and we're just getting closer to the witching hour.
Making things look like making things look like great.
Light Bright, the toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with light.
Making things look like.
Work with colorful pegs that glow with light, light bulb not included. Make people, animals, things, and with refills, Bugs Bunny or Bozo the Clown.
Making things look like.
You can make lots of pretty pictures with Light Bright from Hasbro.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here. Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude. Hey, man. Let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool. Hey, yeah, come on, man. Hey, man, this is really awesome. Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man. Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man. Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. Ain't no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man. Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. Oh, our stuff is old, man. Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man. Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome. And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do. Hey, man, we can show them some pictures. Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
And the only question I have left is...
Aha, just making sure that we're on here. Now, we have here one of the people behind the con. Not D-Face, but one of the faces. What's it like to work behind the scenes of the con? And give us your name, social security number, the important things.
Hi, Captain. This is Aaron. I help with Twin Tiers Comic-Con, one of the black shirts with behind the scenes. Social security number is 01.
We need a couple more numbers and an address.
I'm sorry, 999999.
So everybody, don't be using that. That would be wrong. And not nice at all. A little piratey.
I may not have any doubloons in the account.
That sounds like us. That's why we need to know such things.
It's wonderful to be here at the con. We love to put this on for everybody. We hope everybody's having a wonderful time. Artists, vendors, everybody, whether you love comics or not.
Hi, we saw the thing with Optimus Prime. That is pretty nifty.
Yes, Optimus Prime is here doing free photos for the kids and the adults. He's got one more showing at 2 o'clock until 2:45 today.
Really?
Yep. And he's literally charging himself right now. He takes a lot out of it. That AllSpark doesn't handle everything.
I can understand that. But it's one of those things. What are some of the headaches that come up to creating this con?
Making sure that everybody is satisfied and has what they need sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge, but the weather. I will say today's Sunday. It's football season. We're fighting with that. Buffalo is having a game in Buffalo today. So,
don't be worrying.
But we appreciate everybody being here. Yesterday was wonderful, and today is just as good.
It's been a wonderful turnout, and I love the space that you've created. There's enough room that you can move your elbows, but there's not so much that you feel like you're in an empty hall.
Yes. I think we could get your ship in here. It's that large.
Well, depends if we're talking the real ship or just a little dinghy.
Well, we'll try both.
Well, we deal with dinghies all the time. But thank you so much, Aaron, for stopping by. I'm trying to think. Now, will we be back here at the Event Center next year? Or are we looking to go something even bigger?
Well, right now the plan is next year for here, but let's see how much we grow, Captain.
Aye. Now we need to, let's see, we need to get some really big stars in here.
Yes.
I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about actual stars.
Okay.
You know, the hydrogen, based things. Well, that would be fun.
I would love to see a star in here. Maybe we can even paint it like the star from Mario Brothers.
Ooh, now there's a thought.
I know.
I see someone over here stealing our flyers. They've been known to do that.
As long as they listen, that's a good thing.
Aye, he's one of those rabid fans. No, really, he has rabies.
He does. He does.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be a part.
Thank you. Stay right in there. What you want here?
Another one rides the bus.
In a bus down the boulevard and the place was pretty packed. Couldn't find a seat, so I had to stand with the perverts in the back. It was smelling like a room. There was junk all over the floor. We're already packed in like sardines, but we're stopping to pick up more. Look out! Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus. There's a suitcase poking me in the ribs. There's an elbow in my ear. There's a smelly old bum standing next to me. He hasn't showered in a year. Well, I think I'm missing a contact lens. I think my wallet's gone. And I think this bus is stopping again. Let a couple more freaks get on. Look out! Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Oh, another one rides the bus. Hey, hey, another one rides the bus. Hey, 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 hey. The window doesn't open and the fan is broke and my face is turning blue. I haven't been in a crowd like this since I went to see The Who. I should have got off a couple months ago, but I couldn't get to the door. There isn't any room for me to breathe. Now we're gonna pick up more, yeah. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus.
I would like to listen to Bo Burnham's Welcome to the Internet.
Excellent. He did it.
Third time.
Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter. Help each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are grainy and off-putting. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a broomer, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a zoomer, find a tumor in your. Here's a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom. Here's why women never love you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama's sent the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you. Mommy let you use her iPad. You were barely 2, and it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Oh, look at you. Unstoppable, watchable. Your time is now. Your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we stick together, who knows what we'll do. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time.
I would like to request the song I'm a Turkey Bird by Haywood Banks.
I am a turkey bird, I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife. I eat a little corn, then wander around the pen. Have a drink of water, then it's corn again. Puffing my feathers out, pecking on the ground. Come on, check me out. I'm strutting all around. Dangly noodle hangy thing growing off my face. Looking good, only thing to say is blue, blue, blue. My big brother Jake, he always was a smarty. He said when November ends, we're going to a party. Going to a party, I'll be the guest of honor, where they will present to me a red pop-up thermometer. I had a dream, all the good china. I like cranberries, light some candles. Pass me the rutabaga. Any more corn? Feeling kind of sleepy. You know I ate too much, you know I'm stuffed. Blue, blue, blue. I am a turkey bird, I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife.
I would like to request The Saga Begins by Weird Al Yankovic.
A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas, then met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. We took a bongo from the scene and we went to Theed to see the Queen. We all wound up on Tatooine. That's where we found this boy. Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Did you know this junkyard slave isn't even old enough to shave? But he can use the Force, they say. Do you see him hitting on the Queen? Though he's just 9 and she's 14. Yeah, he's probably gonna marry her someday. Well, I know he built C-3PO, and I've heard how fast his pod can go. And we were broke, it's true, so we made a wager or two. He was a prepubescent flying ace, and the minute Jabba started off that race, well, I knew who would win first place. Oh yes, it was our boy. We started singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Now we finally got to Coruscant, the Jedi Council we knew would want to see how good the boy could be. So we took him there and we told the tale how his midi-chlorians were off the scale, and he might fulfill that prophecy. Oh, the council was impressed, of course. Could he bring balance to the Force? They interviewed the kid. Oh, training they forbid, because Yoda sensed in him much fear. And Qui-Gon said, now listen here, just stick it in your pointy ear. I still will teach this boy. He was singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. We caught a ride back to Naboo, 'cause Queen Amidala wanted to. I frankly would have liked to stay. We all fought in that epic war, and it wasn't long at all before little Hotshot flew his plane and saved the day. And in the end, some Gungans died, some ships blew up and some pilots fried. A lot of folks were croaking, the battle droids were broken, and the Jedi I admire most met up with Darth Maul and now he's toast. Well, I'm still here and he's a ghost. I guess I'll train this boy. And I was singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. We were singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi.
You know, this Comic-Con business is a lot of fun. I likes it. There's a lot of weird people around here. Some of them almost as weird as you. Anyway, I got a great song and I sings now. Over hill, over dale, we has hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, count them marching right about, and those caissons go rolling along. And it's high, in the field artillery. Sound off your numbers loud and strong. And wherever you go, you will always know that them caissons goes rolling along.
Well, I do believe they've been tortured back enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.